Hey guys, how are you guys doing? I haven't made a video in a long time, and trust me, this is my very second time filming this exact video. I tried filming this video last week and I was sneezing, I was coughing, I had a running nose. It was a complete and total disaster. So I was like, you know what, I can't do this. But today I'm feeling good, I feel energetic, and I'm here to talk about injections. So before I begin, let me first of all say about the skin attending group, the light skin group. Now, first of all, if you're searching for it on Facebook, it only has two words: light skin. I will insert a picture right here of how the front the logo looks like and everything, just in case you're searching for it. Secondly, I made a mistake when I was creating the group, because it was my very first time creating a Facebook group. And instead of making the group public, I made it private. And according to the YouTube group rules, not YouTube, Facebook group rules, I cannot change the Facebook group to public until after 28 days. If you don't make your group public, private, or secret, you can only make those changes after 28 days, which is what I'm really waiting to do that, because I get so many of you guys telling me you can't find the skin training group, and we have had so many useful discussions in there. We only have a few members, but there's so many positive discussions. There's a lot of positive info I'm getting from you guys. I really appreciate. So if you haven't joined the group, please join it. I'm sure the guys who are getting it, so try hard looking for it. It's there, but after 28 days I'm gonna make it public so you can easily see it and access it more easily. That being said, let's get into the injections. So I have finally found someone to supply me with legit glutathione injections. As I told you guys in the previous video that I haven't found someone who can do that for me at that point, because the lady who was selling me the injections, she's called Camila. She no longer supplies injections anymore, or any form of glutathione. As per the last communication I had with her, she's not supplying any glutathione injections. So I had to find someone else. So I found this lady, and oh my god, you should just see her skin. Her skin looks like butter and milk and honey combined together. Like, her skin is nice and popping. Like, basically, you can easily tell someone who is using injections. Like, you can, if I've been in this game for a long time, if you've been doing skin training for a long time, trust me, you can easily tell someone who is using injections. Their skin has a different kind of glow, very different from someone who is using creams only. Let me tell you, or someone who's just using the powder or the reduced glutathione. There's a very major difference. So anyway, before I get into the details of the injections and the prices and the all that, let me just take 1 minute to give you guys my experience of using injections, to give you a clear picture of what to expect when using injections. Because if you haven't used them before, you don't know much, but if you have used them, you know injections are the real deal when it comes to skin lightening. The only con or the only disadvantage is that they're expensive, but they're the best option when it comes to skin lightening. That's a given. There's no debate about that. Injections are the way to go if you want to get your skin nice and popping. So anyway, and that reminds me of my own experience when I was using IV injections. I didn't have any dark knuckles, by the way, guys. I didn't have any green veins. I didn't know any skin lightening issues, because everything was working out perfectly like clockwork. Everything was just looking even toned from head to toe. I was just very greedy or ambitious. I don't know what it is that drove me to using creams and not doing research on creams. Anyway, long story short, I had a very nice experience when I was using injections. And also, I was getting so many compliments from people, even from strangers. People would not even know me, my shopkeepers, or people from the streets, just random people, or even in a shop. Random people giving me compliments and my skin is looking so healthy. What do you use on my skin? And at that point, I was very skeptical and very afraid of speaking out about skin lightening. I was very afraid to tell people that I'm doing skin bleaching or skin lightening, because I felt like I'll be discriminated, or I don't know. But back in the day, I was not as vocal about skin lightening like I am right now. Like, basically, my skin was looking so nice, guys. Like, Even right now, making this video just makes me miss those days when I was using injections, when everything was matching up from head to toe. My hands, my knuckles, my face, my chest, everything was a match. Those are the good days. But like I said, guys, I plan on using injections next year. Right now I'm just gonna use the creams and the pills and just that. But next year when I begin using injections, trust me guys, I won't even have to tell you I'm using injections, because you will see, you'll notice, you just see how my skin looks like. It will be nice and popping. You just see and tell me, Shiko, there's something you're using, tell us what you're using right now. And it's injections. But of course, I keep updating you guys on everything I'm using. I tell you everything I'm using. So when I begin injections, I will definitely tell you. And when I was light skinned, when I was completely light when I was using injections, I got so much attention. People asking me if I'm Kenyan, if I'm Rwandese, if I'm African American. Most guys would think I'm African American. Most of the guys, I didn't even look like my own nationality. I didn't even look Kenyan. I was like a completely, I was looking like a foreigner basically. So the point is, in short, my skin was looking so yummy and so nice when I was using injections. And I didn't even tell you this. Just go and look at those YouTubers who are doing skin lightening like me. People like Best of Africa, people like Stephanie, and look at their skin. And these are the people who have admitted to using injections. And just go and look at their skin. Most especially look at Stephanie. I think I'll put the pictures right here on the screen so you can see. Stephanie has been using injections for the longest time ever. I don't know how long he's been using them, but for a long time. And her skin looks so amazing, so yummy. Oh my god. I wish I could have her skin for just 1 second. Her skin looks so good. That is what injections do to you. And let me clarify right now, there's a very big difference, like I said, between using injection, using pills, and using creams. Like, look at me right now, and let me just move on. Let me just put a picture right here when I was using injections. Look at me right now, compare the me now and the me when I was using injections, so you can see the difference. It's a big difference. Yes, my skin lightening creams or any skin lightening creams you use will get you light. However, the kind of lightness you get from using injections and from using creams and pills is completely different. Like, if I was to put two people here together, person A who has used injections and person B who has used creams all her life, trust me, you can point out a very significant difference in their skin. Even though they're almost the same level, but the person who is using injections looks more healthy. Trust me, looks more healthy and has a more like a healthy kind of a glow compared to a person who is using creams alone. There's a big difference. I'm not even gonna argue about that. There's a very significant big difference. So now, with all that being said, let's get into the main thing that I know you guys want to know. You want to know the cost, you want to know the brand, you want to know basically what you are getting. So basically, we have two types of glutathione injections. For me, all my life, ever since I began injections, I was only using one brand called Glutax. So we have the Glutax brand and we have Glutathione. Glutathione, for me, I've never used it, but my supplier, she swears by it. Is what she's using right now, and her skin glows so perfectly. And she'll tell me, even for her clients, some clients who will work well with Glutathione and some clients who will work well with the Glutax injections. But she's telling me, when you're starting out, we can easily mix up for you the box. We can have one row of Glutathione and one row of Glutax. And also per every injection, like we have a, okay, basically there are two boxes. There's a box of Glutathione, there's a box of Glutax. And each package comes with a vitamin C set. So basically you're getting Glutax plus a box of vitamin C, or you can get Glutathione with a box of vitamin C. Now, the prices. I'm not gonna lie, you guys know glutathione IV injections are super duper expensive. if you get the legit ones, they're super duper expensive. And if I didn't mention before, the lady who is applying the injections, she gets it directly from an authorized distributor of the injections. So there are so many websites where you can easily Google and get these injections, but there's a high chance, I can guarantee you, there's a very big chance you're gonna get the fake ones. And my supplier has gone through this before. There's a time she bought 2 injections before she knew about the fake and the authentic ones. She bought 2 fake injections without even knowing. It was a complete total waste of money. And there's so many guys who buy the fake ones without even knowing they're buying the fake ones. So so basically the prices. So the price for each set is 80k. So whether you want the Tetanil set, it's 80k, and the Glutax set is 80k. So like I said, each pack comes with a vitamin C, because even though Glutax itself and Tetanil itself has some vitamin C in it, it's not enough to get you to the skin lightening level you want. So basically, we are giving you a pack of vitamin C, because as you know very well, glutathione will not work if you're not taking the right dosage of vitamin C. So for me, honestly, I think it's a very a good value pack, because normally most people will sell you the Glutax injections alone as 80k, the box alone, without giving you vitamin C. But for me, I'm giving you vitamin C, and I'm also giving you the injections themselves. So there's a way we will tell you how to use them, because again, I can give you these things, and if you don't know how to use them the right way, you will not see any results. So there's a right way to use them to make sure they work well for you. Also, I have to say this: if your goal is to get like 1 or 2 shades lighter, sweetie, honey, don't waste your money buying 80k injections. Just go and use the regular pills or creams. These injections are not for people who just want to get 1 or 2 shades lighter. Like I said, it's a waste of money. These are for people who want to have that extra glow, you know, that yummy nice skin, like Stephanie skin. If you want to look like that, that is what injections will do. Will give you. If you want to have that kind of a skin, then you need to use injections. That's all I can tell you guys. I don't think I said anything else. If there's anything else, ask me in the comments down below about injections. Yeah, that's all I have for you guys. And until next time, see ya. Love you so much. If you haven't subscribed, first of all, make sure you subscribe. Hit that subscribe button down below. Only takes 1 second, but it means the world to me. And until next time, guys, love you so much. See you.